So, Lieutenant, I have to forgive you this whole lesson. So, we basically are going to finish the lockdown by the end of this month. So, are you sure we have our plans to finish our lockdown? If there is any ways to finish the lockdown, are you sure we can continue on to the next level, or is there any things that are not leveled? The lockdown should not be leveled yet, but well, nothing serious at all. But if it's not nervous though, I couldn't even do it if I were you. But there's something going on with the other people in the whole life. But I didn't know why you came back a last a few times. But I'm just gonna let you know. Going to let you know that I'm very very overexcited for the next few times or few weeks. So for some reason I have to stop this from getting away from this, and then nothing serious. So, is there any ways we can finish the lockdown or clear the lockdown of the homicide? What is it now?
Oh, though, it may or may not notice that by the end of this term, so we basically give the other ways to make a few suspecting. We're trying to suspect any of these things that are not compromised on our ways. Suddenly they don't. Suddenly they're not. But although it's just a change, my neck is always outstretched for the whole years. Lots of people who went out for affairs, nothing to be serious, but I'm always being inconvenienced, but I'm always not convenienced for no reason. For some reason I do think, but we don't speak as we speak. But we're both not sure if we make another few things already, but you know. I'll tell you what, Schnaz, we've both been doing exactly what we are doing, so I hope things gonna get bad or changes. Maybe some of the changes apply for the whole reason. Although it's just a change. Changing your clips, but I'm not really precise than you are, you know. I'm kind of feel outstretched, you know, for some of the reasons I cannot do anything when I needed. But to do so, Schnaz, you may need it to find a way out to continue on. Continue on to the next lesson. You know, hope these commissioners might want to impact the authorities to make an impact. Well, different lots of impacts that may not contain lot of full of disc drives or any of these, any hard disk drive, maybe HDD, maybe it's on hard drive for some reason, or external hard drive. For some reason they're not been corrupted yet, but I know every these people have their uncorrupted USB. For some reason I don't think anyone who could make the ways to stopping the lockdown, getting into their first places. So, you know, the other reason why they've not really been. Many of the people wouldn't do anything much. But for some reason, maybe you should take somebody else's out. Make sure that you're the one who gives the other southern mans who were suffering. What you have to do is to suffer more differences between. For some reason I have to make another few ways to impact more, you know, feel sad for about, you know, I spoke to Gary yesterday, last all the time. So yesterday Gary spoken to me when I'm not giving his job back, you know. He got fired from last 7. Well, he just got banned from not giving his full permission. His OWL permission, not his own permission. His OWL permission. Maybe my, you know, for some reason my friend of mine called Ali Scott. He's my friend of mine. He used to work as a deputy, you know. For no reason, I think anyone who could make the ways to mention it. Maybe you can work with me, aren't you, Mr. Schnaz? Are you interested?
Okay. I heard that. But there is a tricky situation though, Lieutenant. But I have to make a wish to. If you have to finish the lockdown, then are you sure we're about to make every single time as we wish? But we both wish to continue on to the next level. I think we'll both be leveled for the whole day as we wish. If the lockdown is still leveled up, it'll go up to level 3 or level 4. It's on level 3 actually, Lieutenant. Hope these people does not give it any of these existence for the whole day in my life. But although it doesn't make everything different, or the other these people won't do anything right or wrong. So when I was wrong, I do not have to make it remain silence of where we had to make of everything all day, all long. So I have to make a statement to give them back. Although it's not even changed properly, you know what I mean? So hope these things not gonna happen to us, but you know, the lockdown should be everything is all man. Our whole country is about to be normal by the end of this year. It'll be back. Our lives is about to back to normal as we wish. The other things we're doing as we wish to complete in our minds all the law lessons, but we have no idea how we can speak in our minds. So we are basically doing everything that the homicide lockdown is obviously. It's an outbreak. Maybe there is an outbreak problems though, Lieutenant. So what you want me to do? I don't think I'm not gonna work with you, but I can save my money. I already got my job called the USSR, Union Soviet Socialist Republic. So I'm working here for the last unlimited. From now on, I will clear every one of these people who will not to make out everything remained. So I have to remain more differences for the frequents. Actually, I could do whatever I want, Lieutenant. That's everything I wanted. Is that what you want?
Thank you, Schnaz. But I do have to appreciate you, but your goal is to eliminate one of these enemies that we're eliminating. Humiliation. Humiliate every people that you've seen dressed as a non-uniform or uniform. Maybe you should annihilate every people. Maybe you should annihilate every people. Maybe annihilated every people in the whole place. What am I expecting you is to not to give any of these terms of the conditions, but all the conditions has not been proceed to our next caution. But firstly, want you to take care of all of these people that doesn't belong to our plans, to my land. The land will be over, but the earth will be back to normal, Schnaz, but you're right. Clear the lockdown is good.